Alright, so today we're going to have a look at the application and index routes. Well, specifically the application route that you get for free from Ember. Uh, you should be reading the guides and the documentation to be trying to get familiar with Ember. So I'll be referring to concepts that are documented there. One of the concepts is that, yeah, you get this application route for free. So let's go ahead and do an experiment. We'll clone our starter kit and we'll cd into temp. And let's go ahead and remove everything in here but our Ember application create. So we're removing our router map and our index route, saving that, and we'll also go in and remove these outlets. The script type, text /x handlebars, those are outlets if you're not familiar with those yet. So we're going to delete these, and we are going to run our app. So if we look at our logging, I'm going to make this obnoxiously big, we can see that Ember logged that it could not find the application template or view, so nothing will be rendered, and it logged a similar message for the index. The reason why this happened was because we did get an application and index route for free. And I know that because I have Ember tab installed, and when I go to routes, well, what do you know? We have application and index routes. So what does it take? What is the minimum required to actually have an application template or view? Well, let's do what would seem intuitive if we've read the docs. So script type equals text /x handlebars, and we would think we'd want to say data template -name equals, well, application. And this will indeed work, application. And if we go ahead and save this now and reload our page, this time we see rendering application with default view. So that works. The route, Ember found the application outlet. And of course it didn't find the index template because we haven't given it that yet. Let's go ahead and try something. Let's use the convention of not naming the data template name for application because Ember will supposedly default to using even an empty outlet if it's the only one for application, or rather not if it's the only one, but it'll at minimum use that outlet for the application, and sure enough it renders the application with the default view again. So we don't have an index route, but we know that this works, this little shorthand, without saying data template name application. Let's get into an experimental mindset here and just copy another one and see, well, if it does that for application route, does it do it for index route? Well, let's reload and find out. We get an uncut error. Template named application already exists. So we can conclude that when Ember gets a outlet, which is this text x handlebars guy, and there's no data template name, that's reserved for the application outlet. If we do data template name equals index here, that should work for us. And it's interesting, yep, rendering index with default view. So it's interesting that application is super duper special in Ember. It's the one outlet that you don't have to name. It'll still get picked up. But even though index is kind of special because, hey, I still get this index route for free. Remember, I completely deleted our route stuff, so we got these two for free. But we don't get this special shorthand for free. We have to do a data template name equals index. And you know, this, I don't remember reading this. I remember reading, of course, about the application stuff. But this is, I think, a good approach for Ember is to write these little experiments Obviously, to stay excited and enthused, you want to have a real application that you're working on. And I do. I have a couple, one at work and a side project. But I think with Ember, to really grok it, you need to write these little experiments. And so I'm just going to do a whole slew of these types of videos. I hope it's useful and not too boring to you.